Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. We've got a quick review of a knife. This is the Ummu. We're going to take a look at this right now. Alright, today we're looking at the Ummu Dalawa. This is a custom knife factory knife designed by Aleski Koinigan. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Koinigan, all right. So a unique design, M398 blade steel. As far as the blade here, M398, this is aero blasted. You can see the satin finish right there. You do have Damascus, I believe it's Damascus or Zircuti. Maybe Zircuti. Yeah, it's probably Zircuti. So Zircuti inlays there. They are beautiful. I guess it's Zircuti. It looks like it's dark, yeah. And you've got those all the way around. You've got the flat screw, kind of like a Shergorf, right? So it's one-sided. You need a flathead screwdriver. You do have a back spacer back here with a little place for a lanyard. You have a couple of standoffs right there for standoff. I don't really know what this sort of locking thing is. Somebody asked me about it, and I don't know. It looks to me like it is an inset liner lock. Yeah, it's an inset liner lock that does go all the way back here, and it attaches here. And then you've got a little piece of this scale right here that was cut out, but then is attached on to this. That's what it appears like to me. Am I seeing that correctly? Or is that... I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to say what we got here is an inset liner lock. This is a cutout piece of the scale. I'll fast forward through all this to get here. That's attached, and it looks like this steel bar insert. I'm going to guess that's a steel bar insert. Let's see. I don't have a way to get in there. Do I have a magnet of some sort? Hold on. Maybe my thank you magnet might work. Let's see. Will it stick in there? I don't know what I don't know if it's steel or titanium. It could be a titanium insert. I don't know. Let's see. Is there steel bar insert on top of that? Is there a steel bar? So that looks like it's a steel bar. And yeah, so, okay. So that's titanium. That's crazy. That's wild. It's absolutely wild how that works. All right. What it looks like to me, and I could be wrong. It looks like this is a piece of titanium, and there's inlaid piece of titanium, and it's cut out so that this piece of titanium, the inset is screwed into this part, and these screws over here, there's some that go in here, and the screw that holds a pivot sets the inset, the inset liner lock. It looks like it's titanium. There's a steel bar insert, and that steel bar on this side goes over here, but screwing through here is what attaches that steel bar insert here. And this is one piece of titanium that goes over there. That's what it looks like. I don't know. You guys tell me if I'm right. It's not my knife. I don't have the tools to take it apart. I'm not going to take it apart. It's a loaner. This is not a cheap knife, so I'm not going to be doing that to not my knife. Beautifully dead nut centered. Can't get to the tip there. It is a flipper only. Flipper works decently, right? It is nice. It is a flipper only. It's unique. I'm not a super fan of the clip. It's not terrible, but it works. It's different. I don't know if about this. It is. Yeah, I mean, it works. It's a big old belly. It reminds me kind of a Nesma sort of blade shape. I don't know. It feels like that. Boy, look at that blade. Just clears that ramp. There's got to be a ramp on there. There is. All right, so very interesting. That's the designer right there. If you're curious, here we go. That's the guy, if you're curious. It's Aleksi Koinigan, I'm not sure. And it's the Ummu Dalawa and M390, right? These are hashtags if you want to check them out. Right, and then, so custom knife factory. Interesting knife for sure. Nice jimping on here. Just a little jimping on here. I mean, it does lock you in. It's a little bit, but it's not a whole lot. But it's, you know, it's something for sure. Nicely chamfered all the way around. No hot spots even on the clip. It's a little sharp right there. Right there. It would be nice if that wasn't as sharp. Let's see, how sharp is that? Is it sharp enough to scrape a nail? No, but it's definitely edgy. Everything else is chamfered beautifully. Number 237, very cool. Nice knife. I mean, it is different. It's not quite my cup of tea, but it's cool to check out. I always like Custom Knife Factory. They make great knives. They really do. They've got a lot of great knives out there. They got some weird ones, still made great, but they're weird. Not my cup of tea, but they're still good. They're made well. I cannot deny that. I mean, you can make something well and weird, not like it, but it's like you can't deny quality, right? If the quality's there, I'm all for it. Now, you can have something that looks really cool and it's just not functional. That's a personal preference, and that will definitely deter me. But this one here, I mean, it's good. It's nice. The Ummu Dalawa is not bad at all. So, knife name, Ummu Dalawa. The designer, again, is Alexei Koinikin, and the knife manufacturer is Custom Knife Factory. I don't know where they get their parts and how they outsource. Some people say they get certain parts overseas, which is fine. They do their finishes, maybe in Poland. I don't know. But definitely can't deny the quality. It's absolutely superb. Scale materials, titanium handles, Zircuti inlays right there. They are really cool colors. They're beautifully done. I love the colors, nice and dark, and definitely colorful and bright with a nice reflection, I think. Blade, it is a kind of a drop point, clip point, whatever you want to call it. You know, I don't know, Nesmuk, whatever. I don't know. It's a unique blade shape. It's a big old giant belly. Comes down to a nice thin edge. It's definitely sharp. Definitely comes to a thin edge. So it's a slicer. It's not super thick. We'll measure it here in just a second. I think that's cool. These are expensive. I think these are over $600 if I'm not mistaken, especially with the Zircuti. So this would definitely be in the mid to custom category, just so you know. Closing. Gets a lock bar. It is easily accessible. It does disengage, so that's nice. It's not hard to disengage. You do have a detent ball on there that does lock it in. You can feel that. No detent lash. Nice detent resistance. You get past there, gets over the ramp. Nice. All right. What else? Weight relief. Is there weight relief on the inside of here? There is weight relief. Oh, is that honeycomb pattern? Some of it is. It's a lot of weight relief. Very uniquely designed. You have this piece back here. That is part of that inset liner lock, I think, that attaches back there where the clip is. So unique. I don't know the point of the pins here. I do, you know, it's different. This is a lot of complexity stuff here. Some people are going to dig it, some people aren't. It's cool to check out, and I'm grateful to have the opportunity to check it out. Would I buy this? Probably not. Probably not. All right, let's do some measurements on this guy. Let's see how much this guy weighs real quick. We are looking at something that's going to weigh 5.5 ounces. So it's not a light knife, right? It's not, but it's not super giant heavy. It's not like 10.7 ounce, like an 80-20 XXX. That would be huge. All right. It's definitely going to be a full-size knife. I think we're definitely over 8, maybe 8.5. Let's see. Almost 9. So 8 and 7/8. 8 and 7/8. Big one. Handle, we're going here. We're about 4.5 inches. Can't choke up. I don't recommend it at all. We're about 3 and 15/16. Blade length is 3 and 15/16. So there you go. All right, let's do the blade stock thickness. I can't really do it. I have to go down here, so I'm going to go ahead and get that. I'm going to hold it so you guys can see it. So let's go ahead and do that. $136 thousandths of an inch. 136 thousandths of an inch. So there you go. Not bad. I mean, it's not super crazy thick, but it's not super crazy thin. So there you go. Turn off the caliber. All right. We did the cost. It was definitely over the $600 range. This is not going to be an inexpensive knife. These are not cheap. So if you love them, you love them. Cool design on the scales. I like the texture. I think it's cool. I think this design is unique and different. I still don't know exactly how it's done, but it's cool. I couldn't find anything research. Unless I wanted to go through and look at a whole bunch of videos, and honestly, it's cool. It's different. I want to give you my impressions and my review based on what I can look at and how I can use it. It's cool, and I see what I see. It's not the end of the world if I'm not 100% right on that, or if I got all the details. You know, you guys, if you have more details, feel free to share. That doesn't make or break it. It's one of those knives. It's cool to experience. It definitely feels great quality. I'm enjoying it. However, I'm never going to buy it, right? It's never going to be my collection, and that's okay. That's all right, right? So, but I can appreciate it. And, but the level of effort, since I don't do YouTube full time, I don't espouse to be some expert knife designer or anything like that. I just love knives. I'm a nerd. I like to see how things work. I kind of have a little intuition in some things mechanical, but I like how this is. I think it's cool. It's it's, to get a chance to check it out, to look at it and see how it works is cool. I no desire to take it apart. If I did, I would love to take it apart and get into details, but that would be a completely different experience. Don't have the tools for that, so I'm not going to do it. All right. EDC hard use collection piece, I would say yes, all the above. Probably more collection piece. Hard use, I'm sure. Could be a hard use. The person who loaned me this, maybe they carry it, maybe they use it. I don't know. Definitely an EDC, probably worthy knife, I would imagine. Handles are cool, unique. It's different for sure. Open and close is solid. It's a great design. Works like you would imagine a custom knife factory to work. It's great. Textures are aplenty everywhere. Textures on the clip here. You even got textures, chamfering, all that. It's nice. It's cool. Jimping on the flipper is great. Jimping here, which is so small but works and is functional. It's weird, but it's like it's kind of like, yeah, we're in. Oh no, let's stop. It's like we're gonna stop. Oh no, that's enough. It's like that's enough. Anyways, so yeah. Clip is cool. Looks like it has some flexibility going in and out. It's different. It's different looking. It's different looking. I mean, it does look like it would work going in and out for sure. So there you go. Now, it's flat on flat. And I do appreciate that it comes in like this. It's not straight down. That I do appreciate. So that's nice. Lanyard, definitely a lanyard. There you go, lanyard. Folks, rejoice. I really like the Zircuti inlays. Those are really done well. The colors are very consistent, very beautiful, very rich, very nice. That is a nice touch. I do like that. All right, ergos in action, feel, design flow. Yeah, it's all there. It's all there. It's unique, right? It's definitely unique. I appreciate that I can come in here. It's angled. It's not going to pinch me. I don't like when a clip goes straight up and it's a 90 degree. That's pinchy. That's not cool. I don't like that. It pinches me, makes it uncomfortable. Kind of a deal breaker for me many times. So there you go. All right, it's a flipper only. That's it. It does the flipper well. It does it well. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. It's maybe a 2.75 out of 10. Rounded up to a 3. It's good. It works, right? It's a good flipper. I can do push button. I can do light switch. It works. It's done well. It's not like the most amazing flipper. It doesn't feel like it's gonna slam open and be crispy, crunchy. I think I can fail it pretty easily. Yeah, there you go. So you can. It's not like a whole blade works outlaw. That's super amazing. But this is still really good. So that's 2.75 out of 10, it'll round it up to 3, so a 3 out of 10. What is the fidgety goodness? What I think it is? I mean, it opens and closes nicely. It's fidgety. It works well. I love it. Comes up to the ramp here, and you don't have to worry about it guillotining on your finger, and it can go right past that. So I'm going to give it a 90. It's an A-. It's good. It's really good. It's very good. It's not just okay. It's not just kind of good. It's very good. It's almost excellent, right? I like it. So that's what I'm going to give it. Is it recommended? Yeah, I think I could recommend this. If you like the design ergos, I would absolutely recommend it. The quality is excellent. It's outstanding. Is it favorites? No, it's not a favorite. It's definitely not. But it's recommendable. I think it's recommendable. It's quality. It's well done. I don't have any weird consternation about any of the design, the flow. Everything is really solid. Feels good in hand. Feels like it works, functions, flips open well, closes well. I like all of it. It's dead nut centered. Its action feels good. There's no weird loose parts. Nothing jams into my finger. Nothing cuts me. It's recommended. It's not a favorite, but it's definitely recommended. All right, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you own one, you want to own one, you've owned one. Love to hear from you. Hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, informative, or entertaining, would you please consider hitting the like button? If you've already hit that like button, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button, because subscribing and liking the channel really does help out. It allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you to everyone out there who watches the videos as part of the community. I really do appreciate you. If you didn't know, there's a notification button down below as well. Maybe hit that so you can be notified of future content like this and other videos. Big shout out to channel members. You do 2 amazing things for me. You encourage me by your membership, so thank you. Secondly, because your generous support through your memberships, you allow me to do things way sooner than I ever thought I could. For instance, weekly budget banger giveaways, be able to ship knives to people that loan knives to me, to be able to get stuff for the big milestones, all sorts of stuff for the channel. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. It's huge. It's really, really huge, and I'm very grateful for you. Small way for me to say thank you. I want to do two things for channel members. One, brand new channel members, email me your name and address and say, hey, I'm a brand new channel member. I'd love to mail you a channel sticker and a little handwritten thank you note. I still want to do that as much as I possibly can. Secondly, all channel members are eligible for the once a month members exclusive giveaway. So each week we do a budget banger giveaway, but that 1 week in a month, there'll be 2 giveaways. Members can enter both. Members could win both. And I always try to make sure the members giveaway is a little bit nicer than budget banger giveaway, something hopefully you enjoy winning as a prize or giving as a gift. Seriously, that's what I'm hoping. If any of that sounds cool, there's a link down below in the description. I have 3 different tiers of memberships. Please don't feel pressured to do it. If you do, don't do it. But if you do choose to become a member, thank you. I appreciate that. It's a huge support, and I'm super grateful. Some of you guys are going to say, what about the emojis you can do here in the live stream? What about the exclusive content? What about the kazoo salutes? What about the anniversary? Yes, there's that and more. There's that and more. Yes, I always try to make sure you know how much I appreciate you and how grateful I am for you. So thank you. Thank you. All right. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, maybe check me out. I have an Instagram page over at Robs_nerdy_knives on Instagram. Again, Robs_nerdy_knives on Instagram. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.